join in on the last one?
Oh man, I didn't know that was happening. Sorry, I should have just kept going. Normally, I think the rule is like 4 to 5, right? Like it's like a rhythm thing. So I thought you would just know. Yo,
I've never smelled water that smelled like catnip before.
He's over here drinking fucking ass water.
Come here, you insult my water. You call this a trailer park.
I mean,
It's not a trailer park, Naeshon. Don't say that. Don't even think it. I know you were thinking it. Don't even do it. Okay?
You shit in my toilet and you flush paper towels down it.
oh yeah, you can't flush paper towels.
I didn't flush paper towels. It was toilet paper.
You can't do that either.
Not this one.
Toilet paper is just paper towels for your butt.
Is it just me, or do you guys get turned on by lightning? Not turned on, but
His nips were hard the whole time.
hard whole time.
It's beautiful.
Lightning is beautiful.
I really like heat
It's
lightning.
a great creation.
Yeah, it's scary.
Are you talking about the lightning?
No.
I'm talking about lightning.
I mean, the lightning are beautiful.
The
too.
lightning. Are actually.
Oh, the light.
I mean, we are in the we're in the Stanley Cup.
3 more to go, baby.
Stanley Cup Finals, baby.
3 more to go.
Sorry, I'm just trying to get
But-
Austin in the
Go
picture
Bolts.
here.
But I'm talking about the actual lightning that comes down from the sky.
There's something about like power and destructiveness that is beautiful. You know what I mean? Like knowing something is super dangerous and knowing that it could like annihilate, but it also is just like beautiful, like destruction and
duality of
creation.
life.
Yeah, destruction and
Positive,
creation.
negative.
You know how I
Yin,
look at
yang.
it?
Holy shit.
You know how I look at
I
it?
want to know how you want to look at it.
Because the sky is super dark, right? The cloud is super dark. It's a dark sky, and then when the lightning comes, it's brightens everything up for like 3 seconds.
Yeah.
So it's like the lightning is like the light to my life when it's dark.
Open that third eye, bro.
And that,
I think that catnip water is getting there. Welcome, babies. You know it's Tuesday. You're tantalizing your ears Tuesdays, your terrific Tuesday. It's pouring outside on this Tuesday, but we here live from the RV. We do this every Tuesday around 6-ish. We're a little late this time because of the rain and getting everything started, but we are now on Reddit and Twitch. If you're on Reddit, move over to Twitch. And if you're here on Twitch, we are here for you. Let's introduce ourselves. We're gonna start on my right.
Start on the
your
other
left.
side.
No, that's how. No,
The
no,
guest should
no,
go
no,
first.
no, no,
Breaking
no.
tradition?
Yes,
Stop
look at
drinking that
him.
water right now.
Dude, he is being crazy today. Oh my gosh! Want to switch stuff up just because your water is all filthy?
Fucking out the window.
Jesus. Okay. My right, your left, drinking catnip water is Austin Huddle. Huddle
Cheers.
Vision. Austin Huddle Vision Huddle underscore
SDH
Vision.
today.
Yeah.
Standard definition.
Standard definition. Oh my God. If you realize that the resolution gets more pixelated as we go, it's just quantitative to how much cat piss water that he's drinking. So I think the stream's gonna look worse and worse the more he just keeps drinking that water. So just know that those two things go hand in hand.
still refreshing.
He's just staring at lightning in the sky, screaming to the gods, drinking cat piss water.
At least I'm landing on my feet.
Next to him is Sounds Like Kona, Kona Man, C-O-N-A. Make sure you spell it with a C, okay? C-O-N-A. At Sounds Like Kona. At Sounds Like Kona on Instagram and Twitter. All the music that you hear in the back is made by him. You can find his project on Spotify, Apple Music. Made this in RV with my friends.
You can spot it there.
Yeah.
Spot it on Spotify.
Spot it on Spotify. I am your man. You already know who I am. Spell it out loud, everybody. L-U-N-D-Y.
L's up!
L's up, okay? Your boy, Lundy, a.k.a. Das Luns, a.k.a. the Bustelo Bachelor, a.k.a. the Queso Bandito, okay?
Zanny DeVito.
A.k.a. Zanny DeVito, you know what I'm saying? A.k.a. Winzel Washington,
Yep.
a.k.a. your favorite neighborhood black stepdad. And, of course, without further ado, we saved the best for last, okay?
You're crazy, man.
All right? He was just in Miami getting your girl's digits.
Oh!
You know what I'm saying? Like, he literally was on the beach in the suit. I saw it.
He's winning in life.
He is winning in life.
Winning in life.
And has started a new podcast as well. Welcome, Naeshon,
Hey, what's up, guys?
to the
What's up?
RV. Hopefully it's not too warm for you.
Nah, you good.
Yeah, because you bring in that heat from Miami.
This was the last time I wore this shirt. I took it off.
We have HD,
HV.
Huddle Vision. It's Austin.
What the fuck?
Oh yeah, you
Side
did.
note.
Oh my god, you didn't even take it off. You ripped it off.
Well, are you
100%.
breaking tradition with that or no?
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh, you want me to take it off?
No,
No, that's not what I said.
I'm
the
so
undershirt
up for
on?
it.
No, he does
not
not.
at
He
all.
didn't last time either. He just had a coconut bra, and things got really crazy after that. Hey, Sean, how are you doing today?
Hey man, I'm glad to be on the show,
Yes,
man. Like,
bro.
I know y'all are doing big things, man. So
We're
I'm just
trying.
Grateful. Just grateful.
we're
We're
man.
doing little things a lot.
Yeah,
Little things a lot.
I
That's
like
good.
that. Sometimes you don't have to do a whole bunch of things great, or like even mediocre. You just got to find that one good thing and just do that a lot. You know what I mean? I don't know if I said that right. I think I'm not even sure where my brain's at.
Did you get some of this catnip water?
Nah. I actually am still faded from yesterday, but thank
Oh.
you. Slightly. I'm still hungover. I'm tired. and
Hungover, is that because of like drunkenness or excitement, joy?
Both.
It was all of it.
Life.
Mixture
It was
of both.
so much of everything.
This man, I'm just getting right into it, dude. This man, he had a performance last night, right? And
Shout out Wave Theory.
when everything was done, as soon as he walks out, he goes,
You ever see the last scene of Breakfast Club? the final scene of Breakfast
he's
Club
like,
where he's
let's
like
get
walking
some
over
za!
and he just like jumps in the air and is just like stuck up there. That was me yesterday.
So we do have a comment here from Greater Germanic Reich. I'm guessing it's Reich, isn't it, from Germany? Yeah. He says, no weapons. Who wins an all-out brawl right now?
Between us four?
Oh,
Yeah.
Black Kona all day.
Black Leather don't play, bro.
Yeah.
He's been to every juvie in a tri-state area.
He went 0 to 100 on that. He's
Yeah.
who win a fight?
Fucking Black Kona. If you saw Black Kona, you would know.
He takes no prisoners and drinks mad tequila, breaks the bottle, fashes it into a shank, steals your mom.
Other than that, that would obviously be me.
Other than that,
What?
it's the solid ones you have to worry
If
about.
anything, me and him are strapping young men. I mean,
Just because you look good don't mean you can kill him, motherfucker. Okay, hold up.
Hey man, I took Taekwondo ages 6 to 9, man. Hey, it's amazing.
Yellow or
6
black
to
belt?
9, okay.
What belt color? That's what really matters.
Red belt.
What does
bro.
that mean?
It's the one
That means he
before
wasn't
black.
good enough to be black belt.
He can't strap. We have no ammo for the gun, sir. Oh my gosh! Look, I wasn't going for it, but now I think now I think you would win. Shit. You gonna be the last man standing.
Hey man, sometimes the dogs like to bark a lot, but they'll come in a bite.
That's true.
It's true. Oh my god!
sir.
Definitely wouldn't be Austin.
It won't be me.
It definitely won't be awesome.
My knee is fucked. A little kick to the knee, I'm done. Not even a kick, just a little flick. I'm done. I'm fucking done.
The black guy dies first, so I feel like we all know that. So you know,
I mean, I'm
the
like,
coolest black guy always dies first in the movie. So I'm pretty sure that's
We can change that.
what was that?
I mean, there's two of you though.
Roll it.
Yeah, I know,
Black
but that's why I said the coolest one. I said the coolest one dies first. So we out here.
Naeshon, he said that you're gonna die first.
I said I'm gonna die first. I'm wildin'. Y'all are wild out here, bro.
Well, there's your all-out brawl. Tell us who won in the comments.
Whack Harlow over here drinking catnip water. All right. Hey, Sean, what were you doing in Miami, sir? He just touched down and was just hit the beach in his suit.
In a suit.
In a full
I
suit.
saw that.
no,
Just touched
that
down.
was on the beach.
You're in a
Can
suit.
I say a couple things?
Yeah,
whatever you
talk
want.
about it, bro.
Let's go.
Miami was kind of crazy, man. Yeah, we
Always.
did go to the beach. We hit a couple clubs, a couple bars and stuff like that. Went to Wynwood, man. Beautiful murals and stuff
Wentwood's
like that.
amazing, bro.
Yeah,
Real
that place
talk.
is tight.
Real talk. And just shot my shot a little bit. Did a couple approaches out here.
Okay.
How'd that go?
So it's pretty good, man.
All right.
Trying
Yeah.
to become a master at the dating scene. So we gotta do what we gotta do, man.
Okay.
Naeshon is currently on the growing path of was it the red pill path or whatever?
Yeah, like kind of like red pill community. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
What does that mean?
So
Are we talking about the Matrix here?
talking about no, we're talking about the new alpha. It's like an alpha. Can you explain? You can probably describe it a little bit.
So the red pill, like the Matrix, is like you take the red pill, you wake up, and you realize that a lot of things that society told you about, like dating and how the world works, it's not.
Not true.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not true.
Right.
And it pretty much talks about.
So we are talking about the Matrix.
No.
talking about dating advice.
No, yeah. It's mostly like dating advice, things like that. How to be like a real man, how to get the girl that you want, stop being a simp, beta, all stuff like that.
Heard that. High valued man.
Right.
Ooh.
So
Full circle.
he's on that. He's on that path. And funny story, like for some reason I don't know why I can't get girls to save my life. Naeshon and his buddy Cal.
I can't get
they're like, bro, we don't got it like you. And I'm like, hold on. Wait, hold on. I don't even really approach them. They approach me. But
Okay.
when I do, tell them about that one time when I took you guys when we were at Armature Works and I went up to those two girls.
Uh-oh. What happened?
So, we were all together, and he was like, "Hey, what's happening?" And they were like, "Oh, somebody's getting married." And he was like, "What? When are y'all getting married?" or something like that.
I was
What'd
like,
you
"Oh,
say?"
you too?"
I was like, "Bro, this," and they just walked away.
Oh yeah,
my
no, they were
God.
disgusted.
Yeah,
They were
we're done.
disgusted.
We're done, man.
Yeah,
That's hilarious.
A lot of our approaches are not like that.
No, I know. I'm
But,
very impulsive.
Yeah, man. Like, I'm just, bro. I'm like, I feel like I just haven't been getting what I want, and now I'm just like, you know what? Fuck it, man. I'm actually gonna go out there.
Hell
I'm
yeah.
gonna start approaching, man. And I got a goal of 100 approaches within like the next 2 months, and I'm at 45 right now.
Wow, he's keeping track too.
Damn.
So
Now,
dope.
do you have like a statistical list of like the girls that you approach? You got their names, phone numbers, and stuff like that, or like?
I don't have it like that. I just have like the number. It's a lot of warming up, so I'll ask a question, something like that, introduce myself, and if I feel like, oh, it's going good, then I'll go farther into like a conversation, things like that.
Truly an inspiration, all young men.
That's actually pretty dope though, because there's really no like super expectation for it, because like you're saying, it's an approach. So really, it's like a confidence builder just to be able to go and like have that approach. And like you said, if this is going good, then I can continue the conversation and see where it goes. But really, your goal was just to be like, hey, what's going on, like, and just have a conversation, and just have that. Interaction. What do you think was your most successful one? You don't have to go in like a strong
Great
detail.
question, Lundy.
But
That was
like,
my question.
That's good. That's good.
name off, you can do both. Name off your least successful
Yes.
one and your best successful one, whether it was just in Miami in this one or just all around since you started.
My least successful one, I think I was at a bar, and I was like, somebody spilled a drink on me, which is sometimes it happens.
Icebreaker, literally.
And I went up to this girl, and it was literally right on my crotch.
Oh yeah,
and
perfect.
And I was just like, I was telling her, hey,
Wait, whoa, this is next level.
I was like, I'm not trying to be weird.
She did that on
but, like,
purpose, bro.
I was like, no, well, it's a different girl. And so I went up to a different girl.
Okay.
I was like, yo, I'm not trying to be weird, but like, is this noticeable? And she was like, this girl was just, this is the bad one. And she was straight up like, you pointed it out. You'll be all right. And I was like, okay, y'all have a good, thank you. Y'all
Yeah,
have a
no,
good
I would
one.
do the
And
same
I
thing.
just left.
I don't want no
was
bad
like, she was
energy.
not- I was like, yeah, she was not about it.
Wow, she was out with them claws out.
Yeah.
she was a porcupine in the club, just prickly already, bro. Something was already going down.
Last time we went out with this man, go ahead. You'll do the first one, and then I'll tell it.
What was your most successful one? Yeah.
Most
And
successful.
then, I mean, I can say another one. Sometimes, they just ignore you, which is fine. But as for my most successful one, I was at like a bar or whatever, and I was talking to this girl, and she was just really good energy. I was like, tell me something cool about you. And she was in the film, and I'm like, yo, I'm in the film. And then we started talking, and then we started making out. So
Woo!
Yo, that's literally
That's
how
all you gotta do?
approached her. You just said, "Tell me what you're."
Yeah, tell me something cool about you. And then
You
I
just
was
walked
like,
up to her
I
and said
love
that?
you too. Yeah.
Just out of nowhere.
And it was,
That's
it was
fire.
really good vibes, and then
Damn.
we started kissing.
Think how easy that would be if you just like wanted to make out with somebody, you just agree with what they just said, like, oh, my favorite color is blue. My favorite color is blue too. They just start going. That wouldn't work every single time though. You're like, oh, I love this movie. That's my favorite movie too. What are you doing? I thought we were just going to start making out. I thought that was the rule. You like this, I like this. We make out.
How smashed were y'all?
I was pretty like tipsy and whatnot.
was going up
I
on
think
it
she
too.
was too.
Uh-huh.
But I usually like lead into it. So I asked her, I was like, have you had your Tampa kiss yet? Because she was from somewhere else.
Solid.
And then she was like, she actually said, yes, I already had it. I was like, oh. But I was like, okay, well, if you didn't, we would have to fix that. And then, like, I could tell the energy. She took my hand, and that was it.
Oh yeah.
It. We just
Smooth shit's like that's gonna work when you actually can like read the room. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
That wouldn't work if for claws out, girl. You're like, hey,
and I think that's what it's about. You literally just read the room, read how like the person is, body language, the vibes, man. And you just.
Yo, last time we went out with this man, we went in full suits. Well, not full suits. We went in suits. He was in a full suit.
Yes,
it was for his birthday.
We all,
Oh, yeah, I was there.
Yo, we fucking made our way into the VIP section. We didn't even have to pay.
Yeah.
We just made our way in the VIP section of full of these girls.
Yeah, that was nice.
And
that was a good time. Bro.
Yo, dude, I told this girl like, hey, it's his birthday. Can he get a shot?
Oh my gosh.
And she poured the bottle all over, like just fucking poured it, and it went all in his eyes and shit.
It was,
Bro,
that sounds awesome.
And then I was like, yo, it'd probably be better if you did it in a cup form.
Yeah, real talk.
And then she did the cup, and then she was like,
oh yeah.
What did she say to you?
She was like, she was just like, kiss me or something like that.
No. She did not.
Whoa.
How it was.
How you gonna tell this man?
No, because I saw it. I was literally there in the moment. She grabbed his shirt and brought it and was like, kiss me. And he was like, I'm okay, sweetheart. Like, he's like, I'm okay, sweetheart.
Was she good looking?
Yeah, she was
I would have
bad.
fucking went in.
I would have too.
I would have went in. Yeah, look. If I was single, I would have went in, bro. Telling all down that throat.
But yeah, she was going for the kiss, and he was like, sweetheart.
She was like, y'all need to get out of here.
She did. She tried to kick us out, and then she kept me in there. She only kept me in there. Because her other friend came up and was like, yo, this guy's kind of cool.
Damn.
Yeah, it was
She was salty.
Yeah, it was pretty dope.
That's crazy. Well, since we're on the subject of the whole like dating thought process and some of that nature, which is a good tie-in to your new podcast that you're getting started. I know that's what you're gonna be talking about next week because we watched a little bit of it today, so it's solid. Did your red pill situation thing that we were just talking about have anything to do with your kind of creation of wanting to do the podcast? Because it kind of seemed like you were starting off with the foundation of this talking about like these not life hacks, but like
growth.
Yeah, like tips. There we go. Like like life tips.
Economical growth.
Did that have something to do with kind of like the same thought process, or did you always kind of wanted to do a podcast? So now it just seems like the time.
Well, with what me and my boy Caleb, shout out to Calcray, and we just know we learned so much within the last couple of years, and we're like, yo, like a lot of guys that we know, a lot of guys out there, like they don't understand how dating works, man, how life works. We're like, yo, we want to help people. We really want to help people. So absolutely, man, we're kind of, I don't know if we're gonna become dating coaches, but that's why we're like doing the approaching of stuff to pave the way for like the other men out there.
Right.
We're absolutely, too many men are like in terrible relationships, man. They're just not getting what they want, and we're like, you know what, we want to help them out.
So I've got Winning in Life. I've got the podcast pulled up right now. Let's go ahead and
we both.
let's check this out real quick.
Yo, the intro is fire.
Can you?
Bro, are you still with
Can you
Julie?
turn the music off real quick?
The intro is so fire.
Her, she cheated on you, man. Again, I love her, bro. Why are you still with her? She's the one, bro. Man, come on, don't come here with the one BS, man. You know, bro. Is she the one? The one wouldn't cheat on you.
It was just like one take. Did you guys do this on purpose?
Help me navigate.
Yeah,
like
I'm just trying, bro.
I think that's gonna be like.
I wish there was a podcast because you need it for real, bro. Freaking beta, man.
Yeah, I found that funny, but this intro is tough, dude.
Just you need some gas on.
Where'd you find that?
There's free stock footage on this website called Excellent, and I just pretty much edited everything else on Premiere Pro.
All right, guys,
Dude,
welcome to the Winning in Life podcast. I'm Naeshon, and I'm King Caleb.
So yeah, getting into that, dude. Like, first podcast, right?
Yeah.
How'd that go for you?
It actually wasn't too bad because I'm pretty comfortable with the camera and stuff like that, and we had the topic ready. It was just setting things up, setting the lights up, the mic up, and then boom, boom, bam. we got everything done. We're like, yo, let's go. I forgot what we did after, but we did something after. We're probably doing like more coaching or whatever.
Yeah.
Right.
But, yeah.
Shout out to our one viewer on Twitch.
Hey, baby.
Yeah, let's go.
Hey, love you.
Shout out to you, bro. We're new to this.
Just
We're not new to
remember,
the streaming
just remember,
We in here.
you were the one.
Yeah.
You were number one.
Hit that follow. Let's be friends.
Yes.
Yo, and then, so with this Winning in Life podcast, you also have your own YouTube channel as well.
I do.
It's called Naeshon.
Yeah,
That's the
Naeshon.
name. Yeah. So with this one, you have this one video in particular
Right.
Are they hearing audio through
called "Kidnapped."
Man, I love film. I love acting. Man, I love.
Yeah, man, I mean,
really
she's cool, but she's just not Sarah, man.
But was the date good?
Yeah, I mean, it was.
When was the first time that you got like the
It was really good, actually. I
acting?
just
So forget about Sarah. They call it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like you got the bite.
Should we like pause for a second and let them
I know.
listen to?
I know.
Because they're hearing the audio
Oh,
from the
okay.
video.
Yeah.
I miss her, bro. It's.
Hey, why am I here?
Shut up.
I didn't do anything wrong.
Shut
Look, I'm sorry.
up.
The camera
Hey,
angle
my
is
tax-
really
Hey,
nice.
hey,
I'll
hey,
kill
I'm
him.
good,
I'm
I'm good. I
Hey,
need-
yo, the boss said don't kill him, bro.
Kenzo did that.
Yeah.
Oh, Kenzo?
Yep.
I know him.
We still need him alive. Don't kill him. Don't kill him. Ah, yeah. Yo, what's going on back here? Yo.
I love how it stopped right before it hits the tree.
Like we can't crash this car. That's not in the budget. Yo, this shit.
Hey, he thinks he's safe, right? He thinks he's good.
Hey, these guys over there, they trying to freaking kidnap me, man.
Oh, no, he's trying to kidnap me.
What the frick is going on?
One camera, all the different.
I'm from the future.
What? I'm done, bro. Like they done stripped your shit, bro. I was on the floor, man. Yeah. What was the first time that you thought like this when you was it like a play or something you were in and you were just done? You were like, yeah, this is what I gotta do.
Like you're talking about as far as like the acting bug thing.
Yeah, just the first time where you were like, yep, this is it. This is what I'm supposed to be doing.
Well, I've acted before, but it wasn't till I started directing that really hooked me in. Where it's like I acted in middle school and stuff like that, but I was the director of this World War II thing. My teacher was like, here's what you're doing. You're the director, actor, editor, and writer. I was like, that's kind of a lot, but okay. I did all of it. I had so much fun with my friends, man, and I was like, bro, I want to continue doing this, man. Like, that was so much fun.
I looked in like the archives like 3 years ago and
Wow,
shit.
yeah.
The one where you're on the toilet and then fucking blowing up the toilet. Dude, you guys have to see this.
I want to see that. Go to
Naeshon.
Naeshon on YouTube.
We'll put it up on the screen.
Naeshon. But yeah, dude, this fucking video. It took me everywhere, dude. It took me places. I thought it would just be like a straight up comedy. He's going there taking a shit, and then someone walks in. He's still taking a shit. It smells. Oh my god, bro. But
Yeah, I gotta watch this.
It's crazy, man.
Well, we're getting in that.
I like to have like a shock factor in like all of my videos and be like, wait, I thought this was about one thing, and then like turns into like something else.
Fun fact, this is how I met Naeshon, was on the set of Kona's video Stuck when we met the first time, so that was dope.
True.
If you guys have seen his video, he is the man in the suit, in the glasses, getting rained on, okay? See him walking back and forth, see him doing that, so shout out to that. That was a lot of fun that day as well.
yeah, it was.
That's when I saw that video and I was just like crying at the table, dude. Like, oh my god. I was mind blown because I didn't know anything. You know what I mean? You never know when somebody's like, oh, I do this or do that, and you like either see it or listen to music for the first time. You never know what to expect. But bro, like, I was dying at that table when they were showing me that video.
That was the first time both of y'all met, right?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I met Conan on that.
Yo,
You responded to me through an Instagram story that
Yeah.
you would be down to be in the video?
You're a big movie fanatic, big time movie buff. You want to get into the scene and everything. Me and Lundy, along with you, I've heard as well. Kona, I'm sorry. MCU, baby.
Bro.
Marvel movies.
Bro, I'm with it, man. I'm with it, bro. Marvel movies. Ever since I was a kid, Spider-Man, shout out to Tobey Maguire. That's my man.
Dude,
One of the
I love
best
Spider-Man.
bro.
Mhm.
If not,
Spider-Man's
the
my
best.
favorite.
Bro, absolutely.
Where are
Definitely
you
my
at? I mean,
favorite.
I feel like you probably just answered that question by just saying that, but like, is that your answer to
Ooh.
the argument of the best Spider-Man so far?
It's like,
Because I still go in Tobey Maguire
I think Tom
for
Holland
one
is now.
specific obvious reason, but I just want to know where your head's at on that. That's
Tom-
such a big fight. Like I don't.
it really. We can at least all agree that Andrew Garfield is not.
Nah.
No, not at all.
Not
at all.
never will be. He was cool.
Right.
See some of the Amazing Spider-Man
Mm-hmm.
one?
The two with.
I did see the one movie where they're in Venice, and that was pretty dope.
That was the one. That was the new one,
That's
right?
Far
That was
From
Tom
Home.
Holland.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was.
Oh, Tom Holland?
Yeah,
Mhm.
yes, that was.
I
good.
saw one of them.
Okay, so you have seen.
I've seen sprinkles of things.
Sprinkles.
Sprinkles of
Glimpses out of a train window.
He's dabbled. I have a fair argument to say that Tom Holland is the best Spider-Man.
Go for it.
He's the best on comic. Like,
Yes.
Okay.
true to the source material.
Because he's a real kid.
Right.
You know, Spider-Man in the comics, he's like 16-year-old kid.
Mhm.
Tom Holland looks like a real kid in this.
Right.
And he plays Peter Parker the absolute best.
I'm going to disagree with you guys.
Yeah?
And Spider-Man is maybe one of the few things that I'm allowed to disagree on because I know what the fuck it is. But I would say that Tobey Maguire is more like characteristic of Spider-Man because of his like easygoing comedy style, and which is very important to Spider-Man because Spider-Man has always like been very cheeky and whatnot, and I just don't find the new guy to be that fucking cheeky.
Yeah, but you haven't even seen all the movies with him.
But I saw one.
Like in...
I can catch a vibe off somebody with one movie and know whether or not they're Spider-Man. I could
agree
know
with
whether
that,
they're
though,
in
'cause it's
Spider-Man
not like-
within the first 10 minutes, 30 minutes of a movie.
It's not like if he saw one movie with Tobey Maguire and one movie with Tom Holland, he doesn't have to keep watching all of them. He's gonna get where their acting styles go. No matter if the movie gets better, the acting style doesn't change.
I
He's
mean,
still
really,
playing the same character.
If you want to go cheeky, if you want to go like, you know, where he's bringing out the insults and everything, Andrew Garfield actually had that the best. Like, he did the best on the insults.
I get definitely the cheeky.
Right.
I do like
Did he
Andrew
fail at
Garfield
the
when he
cheeky?
was in the actual Spider-Man suit, and the certain things that he would say to like
Yeah.
villains, some of that was
Because
probably
Peter
the best
Parker
at all of
is-
them.
is
But
the
the
worst
move,
Peter
the way
Parker.
the Peter Parker in the movie
Ooh,
was
yeah.
the best.
So right.
I
like
go,
that. I like that.
I still go with Tobey Maguire. I don't know why I just blanked, but Tobey Maguire mainly because I feel like the original Spider-Man did shoot webs from his arm. It wasn't the mechanical ones. So I just thought that was very true, like you said, to the source.
Yeah.
I thought that was very, like, the original. Plus, all the villains in the first few were the best. Doc Ock, we haven't had one Spider-Man villain, I think, that tops Doc Ock.
Green
I'm
Goblin
sorry.
was great, too.
The Green Goblin was great, too, as well. But Doc Ock, there was something about that full-blown movie that was just...
good. I saw that one.
Wow,
Yeah.
like
Sandman.
wowed me, dude. Absolutely wowed me, man. So I just between Doc Ock and Green Goblin and those, dude. Oh my god, like
Spider-Man
oh my
2,
god,
the original Spider-Man 2 will go down as the best Spider-Man.
dude, so crazy, man. Just so crazy.
So you heard it here first. Tobey Maguire confirmed
Yes,
best
Tobey
Spider-Man.
Maguire.
I mean, I still disagree.
Let us know what you think in the chat.
We just talked through
We
it.
didn't,
But
we didn't go
Tom
for
Holland
it.
is good.
Tom Holland's the best Peter Parker.
I don't agree with the thought process that he.
Tobey Maguire's
that-
a great Peter Parker.
He's great,
Not
but
compared to
I
Tom
don't
Holland.
agree with the thought process that because especially when you think about Spider-Man 2, like he works
And
at
Mary Jane did?
at the
Okay.
place too. He's got a
Right,
job, like
yeah.
so he is more of like an older
Right.
character. Like you're saying, he's more of like a teenager going into from high school
Okay.
to college as opposed to like
The
super
Mary
young,
Jane
but-
connection that they had
That
is
was
so
dope.
true
It was
to
like a
form.
romance
Right,
kind of too.
you know what
I
I'm
get it.
saying?
She's a perfect
Alright.
like person to play that, and they fit so well together.
We can go back and forth.
I'm
with all
seeing
that.
at the end of the day, like Tom Holland, he sticks with the Spider-Man for a while, right? And he grows up. If we see him grow up, he will go down as the best Spider-Man because he's the kid. We haven't
already
actually
had
seen
his
the kid
chance.
Spider-Man.
I understand it. I think it's just to like appeal to a larger audience than anything.
But what do you mean,
but
kid Spider-Man?
He's just younger.
not
like, on
really
screen.
that
You can't
young.
tell me Tobey Maguire and Andrew
He's like
Garfield did not look
15 or
like an
16.
adult.
Yeah.
He's like 15
Andrew-
or 16.
he
when
got
that
younger
thing
and younger.
happens.
Andrew Garfield was definitely looking younger and
When he
still
gets
acted
bit
younger
by the
than
spider,
anything,
he's in
but
high
they got
school.
younger and younger, and I think it's
I
just
know,
still
but
appeal.
he doesn't look like it. Tobey Maguire looks like an actual man.
Yeah.
In
I
high
think
school.
Andrew Garfield was like 30 when he filmed like
Andrew Garfield,
Amazing.
and he was cool. Peter Parker was never cool.
Exactly. There was
Like, he
that.
can't be cool.
Who was cool?
Andrew Garfield when he played Peter
Oh,
Parker.
he's out of the question already.
Yeah, we already
You're
stated
right.
that was it.
This is a face-off between the two that I have actually seen.
I
So
think Tom Holland is a really good Peter Parker, like you said. And then I like Andrew Garfield's suit, like in the first movie where he had like the different
first movie
eyes.
was tight.
Yeah, he had
First
but
suit.
with Tobey Maguire, he had just a really good blend of because he's still pretty shy too. So it's like a good blend of Spider-Man and Peter Parker.
I will literally go watch, like, this is, I was saying that on the ride here, like, superhero movies are the one I will literally go out of my way to go see, even if I don't really care about the character or any of that nature. It's because, like, nothing like this has ever been done before. Like, everything else is just being remade and whatever. We're telling the story again, but with HD and, like, new cameras, whatever, fine. But, like, we've literally, like, we've never done stuff like this before. They're redoing Spider-Man and stuff, I get that, but some of these other things, Wonder Woman, like Captain Marvel, like Endgame, all this, I'm like, holy crap, bro. Like,
Black Panther.
We've never touched on some of this stuff before, so, like, this is all groundbreaking shit. So I'm like, I gotta go see it. You have to.
Yeah,
real
you
quick,
have.
before we start, I want us all to tell our favorite superhero, and then let's get into the
Let's do it.
tier list.
Cool.
So let's
already
start
said
with
it.
our guests.
All right, Ant-Man is the best superhero, hands down. He can beat any of y'all guys.
Woo! That is a hot take.
That's a
honestly.
very hot take
I
right
like it,
there.
though.
Holy
Alright,
shit.
that-
I wasn't even
expecting
controversial.
that.
I just like it.
I was not expecting that.
That is a big cap.
I was about to be like, oh, I was waiting for an explanation, bro. I was about to be
Nah,
like,
bro.
cross my legs.
wanted
and
to
all.
clown
Ant-Man.
Ant-Man's a
Ant-Man for
bitch. Ant-Man's Conan when he goes to the bathroom.
Whoa, he brought it back.
Yo, I'm Ant-Man when I go to the bathroom. That's fucking lit.
So like, does it have to be from the movies?
No,
just
just
superhero
superhero.
in general. Yeah.
Marvel
Bro,
superhero.
I feel like there's like
Not even like people that played them, like a particular whatever superhero it is that is your
'cause
favorite.
I have like three. And they're not really from the movies, even though I like, I like Daredevil because the TV series
Okay.
is freaking bomb.
Okay.
I like his powers and
The
shit.
Punisher is my man because the
Ooh.
story is freaking insane,
Mhm.
and Moon Knight is that underrated character
Wow.
that people don't know
I don't
about,
even know
but
what
his
that is.
story is also
So who's your number one, though?
my number
Your
one
favorite superhero.
Bro, I'm gonna say the Punisher, man, because
Okay.
he has no powers, but like your family gets killed, and he's like, man, fuck this shit. I'm gonna fuck over all these guys and whoever else in the crime industry, and he's like a one-man war machine, bro.
Right.
And he's like his tenacity, bro. It's like it's crazy, man. Like the TV show.
Tenacity is a great word.
My favorite world in general is X-Men. X-Men is my shit. I fucking love X-Men everything. Like the whole world and ideas. Stan Lee is the man. But my favorite character, shout out to my boy Remy, dude. Fucking God damn it.
Gambit.
Gambit, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
I love
Wow.
Gambit. I love him. I like something about, like, we were just talking about how, like, Spider-Man's, like, he's got that, like, quirky, like wittiness and stuff like that. Dude, Gambit, dude, all day, man. All he is a shit talker from New Orleans, and, like, his powers are great. You know, he can put energy into things and throw his normal things are cards and stuff like that. He has the staff, but he can just put energy into anything. Like, you touch it, put energy in it, can make it explode, like, all this stuff.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like this untapped power with, like, such a long range, you know, and they don't give it a lot of justice. I feel like I don't think he gets a whole lot of attention as much as he should. There's kind of been touched on a little bit here and there, but for the most part, he's never really got a whole lot of on-screen stuff. And the first few X-Men's were the best. The first three were really good. Logan was really good, but all the other ones, like First Class, the younger ones, I hated
Whoa,
them.
what about Days of Future Past?
I didn't like
It's
that movie.
What?
I didn't like that movie.
That is arguably the best X-Men movie.
I didn't really like it that much because I thought it was just kind of all over the place.
Keyword
Like,
arguably.
So Gambit for you. You have.
Mine is Spawn.
woo!
Wow.
All right.
That's his oldness is showing, bro. It's like,
fuck with that,
woo, then
though.
it goes over my head,
The
bro.
movie
That's
was
like
sad.
back-
You don't
that's
know-
back in it.
yeah, you
I
don't
know
know.
it's from like the 90s or something like that.
It's from the 90s or something like that.
I like. First of all, the Spawn animated
Yeah.
like was
It's because
sick.
it's because of the artwork, and then the storylines are very intricate, and it's just a whole different like take on like duality, darkness, good, evil, like
Anti-hero
he's-
stuff, yeah.
That's
Yeah,
exactly what
he's Hellspawn, but he's actually like a good person and like trying to do the right things, and everything is guided by trying to do that, and he's like going through hell and all this shit. And
now I'm thinking of Hellboy.
It's fucking insane.
Hellboy's
cool, but
Hellboy's good, but not the same. Like this, dude.
Yeah.
You have to see that. If you've never seen any Spawn stuff, start with the animated. Run that. It's so gory and so amazing.
Okay.
It's amazing. Like ripping heads off, blood everywhere.
The guy who
type
made
stuff.
it, Todd McFarlane, actually drew Spider-Man for a long time. And so all the early Spider-Man, that's why they look very similar.
Right,
early Spider-Man comics are by Todd McFarlane, and he branched off and did Spawn, and then it's like, you know, the kind of all this dark other stuff that he couldn't include in like the world that Spider-Man was going into.
Hopefully we'll get a Spawn movie sooner than later, but I know he's fighting for full creative control, and that shit's hard.
He has to have it because like a lot of them have been failures. Like his stuff is always good. He's trying to do the movies, but it doesn't. You can't sell Spawn like you sell Spider-Man.
No, you
know?
can't. There's no way.
Like so,
You can't.
not a lot of people I feel like are there to make the movie in the first place, and there's probably a lot of stipulations and whatnot. So, like the live action movies, they're okay, but they're like nothing like someone trying to do like a Batman.
If he
or
doesn't,
some shit
it's gonna
like
end
that.
up like the Venom thing. Like it's gonna be too cheeky. It's not gonna be like that. Like you said, that the darkness that it needs.
There is
to
a
be.
live
And
action
same with this
movie.
Carnage one. It's gonna be. I'm sure it's gonna be a fun movie to watch, but it's not gonna be what it could be if you would just take in the darkness that needs to happen. Like let shit ride.
I'm a basic bitch, man. Spider-Man.
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 Spider-Man's great.
Spider-Man's great though.
On my Nintendo Game Boy, the little blue square, I play fucking Spider-Man all the time. I grew up with Spider-Man, dude. Like the new
Same.
Spider-Man
I
game
did
that
too.
came out by Insomniac.
Ooh.
The first one, not the second one. Platinumed it. That's the only game I ever platinumed. Spider-Man is my life.
I don't even know what that means, platinum.
I don't either.
All right, Sad.
Let's go into this tier list.
Gonna get into a tier list here. So where's the Ant-Man and Wasp going?
I think they're good movies. I don't think they're bad movies,
Are
but
they watchable?
I think they're watchable. But also now that I'm thinking about it, I just think compared to all the other ones that we're gonna get into, probably isn't the best out of all.
Is it watchable?
I'm putting them in C.
I feel like
I can put
it's, I don't want to say it's sort of trash, but at the same time,
Be honest, bro.
it's just
This is
okay.
cutthroat. This is
really-
ruthless.
The
This
way-
is Hollywood.
The way he's stuttering is telling me sort of trash.
It's okay, man.
It's sort of trash.
All
That's
right,
what it
just
is.
You
put it
can
in there.
skip it. Like you can skip it and you'll be alright.
Sort of trash.
Yeah,
There
you're
it
probably
is.
right.
All right, Ant-Man.
Probably the
Number
same, right?
one.
They're gonna be
I
the
wanna
same.
say, I enjoyed.
I think Ant-Man's better than the Wasp.
Right. I enjoyed Ant-Man. I don't want to make it too high, but I guess I'll
Ant-Man's
say.
actually kind of funny.
Yeah, exactly. I really enjoyed it. So I want to say A, but I feel like is that too high?
I think put it in
No.
watchable would be because I feel like the Ant-Man. We just said the Ant-Man series, so like I just think they're kind of both in that same realm in a sense. That's why I don't know. I personally thought that like the quantum realm thing was so much cooler in the second one than the first one, so that's why I thought the second one in my sense was a little better. But I understand the thought process. So I think it would go in watchable. I think just the series itself is just watchable. Like it's one of those it's one of those Marvel movies that you're okay with it in the background while you're like doing laundry or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you're not paying attention to that.
Oh
much.
wait, you haven't seen it.
I have not seen Ant-Man. Didn't seem very appealing to me. Why would I want to see a guy that is
Paul
like an
Rudd
ant?
is amazing. He's a beautiful
I don't
man.
give a
Did you watch
fuck.
the movie though?
You still have to try. You can't just buy Paul Rudd and make me watch it.
After you watch the movie though, like
I don't
you
get it.
wouldn't mind being Ant-Man. Like I
Right.
wouldn't mind.
He made
being
it
Ant-Man.
cool.
Exactly.
Yeah, he doesn't have to
You're
go to
absolutely
work.
right.
It would be dope.
I'd be like,
He
yo,
doesn't have a job.
I'm fine.
I want to
with
be
it.
anyone that doesn't have a job.
It reminds me of that movie Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Yes. I'm
Yeah.
gonna say it's an A now.
Nah, fuck
I'm
that.
gonna
It's
say
B.
A.
It's still B. It's
Alright,
watchable.
alright.
It's fucking
I think
watchable.
the series itself was watchable.
Yeah, because what I'm putting in mine is Avengers: Age of Ultron.
Yeah.
Um,
I'll say it's A.
How many fucking Avengers movies are there?
There are four.
the first one, first Avengers, Age of Ultron, Infinity War, and then
And
Endgame.
then Endgame, yeah. And then Civil War kind of was like.
That's what I was gonna say, but technically it's a
Right,
Captain
Yeah,
America
it's like
movie.
Captain
2.5.
America.
It was like Avengers 2.5.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah. So, I'm saying A, Age of Ultron.
I can agree. I'll agree. I'll agree with A because I definitely don't think it's I think it's actually the weakest Avengers movie.
Really?
Yes, out of all of them.
Wow.
I think the first one's dope because
Well,
it's
yeah,
like the first
that's
one and
true,
you get to
that
see
is
them all together.
You're
I think
right.
the second one is
Absolutely.
action packed and it's good, but it's not as good when you put them all four
Oh,
together.
yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Because
It doesn't hold the water, man. It's just it's the buffer between all the other ones. So I think it's A because it's still a good movie, but it's definitely not going to be nearly as good as any of the other Avengers.
All
movies.
the Avengers are good though. Like,
Yeah,
that's
no,
what's
for sure.
I
strong,
enjoyed Ultron. I like Ultron as a villain.
So can we just put all the Avengers up in A?
For a little bit.
We'll get there.
It's like you're pretty much watching that movie for the important moments, like it's for the grasp of everything else,
Next
like just
one.
the creation of like Vision and shit and all that. Like that's what the
Right.
takeaway. Everything
Yeah,
else
yeah,
is just
you're
like
Next one is got
You know.
to be
Yeah.
one of the best
S.
Avengers, or
S.
one of the
is
best
that the Infinity War?
MCU. That's Infinity War.
Yeah, that's
S.
S. bro.
S tier
Yeah, for
all
sure.
day long.
Dude, so crazy. Like the fact, the idea and how to pull something off
Yo.
like this is just on. It's just it breaks all things. I can't even.
I think if Kona opened up his mind and actually watched them, you would really be into
It's
it.
not
seen
that
this
it's
one?
not that I'm against watching them. It's just that I only watch so many things, and there's just so many other things that I watch.
What do you watch?
Oh man, I like to watch like really weird indie movies. I like to fucking watch 80s movies. I like to watch anime, YouTube videos.
Okay.
That's about it. That's all the video time I got time for. You know what I mean?
None of them are movies, really. Like
It makes
the
sense.
80s stuff.
It makes sense because he's an audio guy.
Yeah.
He's like, fuck the visual.
I'm really into visuals, actually. Like, I'm very into visuals. I wanted to be a photographer when I was like younger.
Well, my favorite movie of all time is
A
technically an
videographer,
indie
actually.
movie, so I totally understand the
What's
thought
that?
process. Donnie Darko.
Yeah, I like
That's really
I like
good.
movies. Like,
That
I like,
movie is amazing. I could watch it literally
dramas,
1,000 times. I probably
dialogue.
have, and I
I
swear
don't
it
think-
still like messes with my
I
mind.
really don't think you understand.
I don't
that.
like action movies. I don't like action
What?
movies. There are action movies that I have liked, but I don't like action movies.
That's
I
his
understand.
thing.
That's wild, bro.
I like stories and
Yo, you made our guest cry.
and content and substance. I don't want to just watch things blow up for 2 hours.
Bro, this is what I'm talking about, dude. If you actually sat down and watched the Avengers,
But that's what-
you would get that. You can get action, you'll get drama, you'll get thriller,
I
you'll
probably would.
I
Probably would.
Well,
But I just tend to stray away from it because.
Have you seen? I know this is not Marvel. Have you seen Joker? Have you guys seen?
Oh,
Joker?
yeah.
Oh, I love
Yeah.
You've seen Joker.
Yes.
Love
Oh,
Joker.
okay. Okay.
Crazy.
get. It's not a hero.
There are
Exactly. That's why I would have
actually.
recommended it.
So
would've recommended it.
I think Batman is like pretty lame, personally.
Hey guys,
And-
I gotta go up the stream.
Me too, bro. Like,
And
This is a
I
great time.
love
Great
the
time,
villains
man.
in Batman.
Batman has
I
like the
root for
best
all of the
movies.
villains.
Yeah, no, Batman
I
villains are
love
top
the
tier.
villains. I love them. I'm always rooting for the villains in Batman.
Oh my Uber, bro.
Dang. And he drove here.
Yo, how,
Oh my god.
That's what you made him do. Everything that's happening is like, I'm just gonna leave
Yo,
my car here.
He's
I'm
gonna
calling
leave
it
his
Uber.
car here.
And I'm out.
You traumatized him so much that he can't even fucking drive
He
now.
won't be able to focus on driving. He just needs to sit in the back like, what did I just endure?
I got weird opinions.
It's all good, man.
Alright.
That's what this stream is for.
Next
Be
week.
weird, bro.
Next week. Yo, anybody in the comments who's watching right now, do you agree with Kona? Are you the same way?
Some people don't
They're
like
definitely
superhero
not the
stuff. My girlfriend
same.
doesn't like superhero stuff, so I gotta watch that shit by myself, which I don't mind.
But
I'm
I
just
do,
saying.
don't
I
have
do
to watch it
like
by yourself,
superhero stuff. Like all the anime shit is superhero stuff. You know what I mean? Like, I don't
In
know.
a sense, yeah.
I
That's
like-
really the only anime that I watch is shit with powers. And
For
stuff.
me,
I'll
it's a
freak
lot
out.
about artwork, and it's a lot about like, just like intricate plots. I get very
Artwork.
bored.
Like he says artwork, like,
Yeah, artwork.
like this isn't art.
No, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Like the way it looks and stuff.
It looks amazing.
Yeah, but like,
That's one of the reasons why I fell in love with Spider-Man is all the different
here's the difference.
suits he has.
Spider-Man. Well, there's different Spider-Mans, but like, for instance, like Joker is a very cinematic, theatrical, looking, aesthetically sort of pleasing movie. But like, not that the Avenger movies aren't good, but they're just like a little bit more boring as far. They look flashy, but they don't look. There's not that
gotta
kind
have
of
a panic
character
attack.
thing
Bro,
going
you
on.
haven't even seen the movies.
You haven't even seen it.
I have-
You can't even say anything.
I did see one Avengers movie. I just don't know which one it is.
What happened in?
What just happened? Yeah.
Shit blew up.
He's just saying this, bro.
Like-
He did not see any of them. He did not see any of
No,
them.
I did.
Move on.
I did because my parents
What are you-
are super. My whole
I feel like
family
you're
is
talking
really
about
into
Suicide
it.
Squad or the
I see-
Justice League.
No, I did see Suicide Squad and it was bad.
That was bad.
Suicide Squad is a fail. I did see an Avengers movie.
You don't even remember what happened.
Because they're just all flying around, fucking blowing shit up. It's like, oh, we gotta go here and do this.
Let's move
and
on.
then we gotta go here and do that.
The villain, bro. What was going on?
Move on. Just move on. We're gonna be talking in circles.
Explosions.
We're gonna be talking in circles.
Bro.
I remember they were in like a ship of some sort. And they're like talking, and then they leave, and then like some shit blows up.
Just move on.
Yeah, we'll move on.
Just move on, man.
It's not even worth it.
Before we move on, the only thing is that the third and fourth Avengers movies have the most heart and character and story in it. Like
facts.
Absolutely.
Facts.
They're the best. I think they're the best Marvel movies out of all.
I think they're the best movies of all time.
That too.
Oh,
One
God.
of the best.
Black Panther.
Black Panther's goated. I say S tier.
I'm gonna say A.
I go S tier, dude. That shit was goated.
The reason why I say A is it was a little cringy.
How? What do you mean? What does that? What do you mean?
I wouldn't say
What
B,
was cringy?
man.
Yeah, what was cringy about it?
B? Why are you saying B?
I think it was like I saw the movie like probably like the first 2 weeks it came out, right? I was like, okay, this is good. And then after that, everybody hyped it up like this. I'm like, I already saw the movie, so I already know how it is. So why are you guys saying like it's this huge like? I get it, you know, black, you know, first black like, you know, hero or whatever.
Which
but
is dope.
Other than that, of course.
It is dope.
But like, I feel like people just
It got overhyped.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, I don't think that had anything to. I mean, I get what you're saying. What I do want to say about this is why I think this deserves to be S tier is because this has to be one of those first movies that hits all the marks that is good across the board, music-wise, cinematography-wise, storyline, and even to
Kendrick Lamar produced an album.
Dude, literally, I haven't listened to a soundtrack from start to finish since 8 Mile. Like, those two movies are the only movies that have a soundtrack album that you can listen to and bump anywhere and be like, this is lit. Yeah. Like, I'm sorry, the music in there, like, everything that they did, like, oh my god, man, the shots and everything, man, all the acting was great. Like, I think it deserves to be S tier, man. I really don't think it deserves to be. I think it's S tier, man. I think it's goated, dude. That movie was so good,
parts.
dude.
What I'm saying cringy is it came out. When did it come out? 2017, 2018?
18, yeah.
18. 2015 is when the "What are those" meme started, and they did that in the movie 3 years later. It was like really fucking cringe.
If that's the only reason why you think that movie should be 2 tiers down, like that is crazy.
There were other no, he thinks B.
He tells me my bars are cringy.
There were other instances like that though, and like.
I don't know.
I would rate it in
A. Wow.
He said B, so I think
like,
right in the middle.
You could skip it, man. You could skip it, bro.
I don't think you can skip
No,
that.
there's no
I definitely
skipping.
don't think you can skip this.
It's good.
How are you, dude?
Oh, he's saying it's a skippable movie. I see.
No.
Yeah.
Look, I disagree.
So then it goes in A.
It goes in A. Yeah, it's middle ground.
Yeah.
It can't be S tier unless like everyone agrees.
Yeah.
That's
the only reason Avengers there is because I just haven't seen it. I mean, it may be.
Y'all are underplaying that movie so hard. That is crazy to me. Absolutely wild.
The first Captain America.
Trash.
What?
I was gonna say C.
I'm sorry, that first, it was so boring.
Really?
Boring as fuck.
It really was.
The first Captain America was
so boring.
It was
a little boring.
Then it's sort of trash. Our guess always counts as 2 votes.
So
we always get 1.
It's sort of trash.
I'm definitely putting it was not that good. It was so boring. I fell asleep.
He's like another Batman.
In a sense, but Batman is like the darker version of that too. Like the kind of
Batman just has actual villains.
No, he's like Superman.
No,
Captain America's like Superman.
Okay, that's
Superman is ass too.
Yeah.
Dude, I said the same thing, and he was
Superman is ass.
Bro,
Superman movies are ass.
I have never seen a good Superman movie.
They're bad.
The
only one I liked was Superman vs. Batman. Because Batman was in it.
Oh God, what a fucking square fest! Superman versus Batman. God damn it, kill me now.
Bro, y'all are all wilding out.
Have you seen this show before?
Bro, listen, Man of Steel is like one of my favorite movies, man. It's a Superman movie.
That sucks, though. A movie that sucks is your favorite movie.
It doesn't suck. It's really good. I resonate with the introverted Superman that they made, and I still listen to the soundtrack. The soundtrack was really good. Christopher Nolan wrote it.
Oh, it's because Christopher Nolan. That's your favorite director,
And
right?
Zack Snyder
let's
directed it.
get out of here.
Bias.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
Captain America was badass in this next one.
Stan Lee
Next
is
is Winter
rolling in his
Soldier.
grave right now.
Winter Soldier.
Ass.
I would put.
Trash.
Shut the fuck up. You don't even have to say
I did
any-
see that one.
Wait, sorry,
I
this
saw
is
the
the-
Captain American ones.
The Winter Soldier.
Winter
Ass.
Soldier was dope.
That's what I'm saying. I think I say
Bucky
B.
was
Exactly.
lit.
I
Okay.
say B.
This is where I started being like, okay,
Same.
I'm fucking with Captain
Same,
America
dude.
right now.
Okay,
Because
B,
Bucky was
watchable.
lit.
Watchable.
Bucky was
I
lit, dude.
want to say A, because I was like, after I saw this movie, I was like, bro, I didn't know that Captain America was badass. Like, he was like fighting motherfuckers, man, and the elevator scene where he messed guys up, and I was just like, yo, like he's actually cool.
Every fight
after
scene with
this
Bucky
movie.
though was just top tier. And it, oh god,
I love Bucky. Yeah,
he
Bucky's
killed
great.
it as
Bucky,
Winter Soldier.
Bucky
though.
is great.
Really
I
top.
got
Fight
it.
scene.
Yeah, that's B.
I'm
Well,
gonna say
Is
A.
the
What do you
movie
say?
called Bucky or is it called Captain America?
The Winter Soldier. Bucky
Sounds like some.
Bucky is the Winter Soldier.
It sounds like one person saved
probably
Captain
put it in
America's
there.
lame ass.
We're talking about the movie in general.
Yeah, all I
So
heard
the
was Bucky
characters-
was good.
Yeah, Bucky.
Captain America
It's
still
mainly,
ass.
it's mainly,
Oh my god.
it's mainly like, it's mainly because of like how we have it all set up. Like you really don't have a whole lot of other like categories that we can put it into because it's definitely not S tier. A tier, I feel
No,
like
it can't
it
be
would
A
have
tier.
to, you know.
I'd rather watch Avengers and Black Panther than the Winter
But that's
Soldier.
why That's why Watchable is so good.
Yeah,
Because
Watchable is
it's
good
like a
because you
very
wanna-
broad range of
Right.
like, all right,
Right, it's still
We
good.
not
watched
trash.
It's still good, but you know,
But it's-
Everything below that is skippable.
right.
Yeah.
Right.
Basically.
Exactly.
So yes.
So Captain Marvel, that's skippable.
Oh
for
god.
me.
Ass.
You know what?
Captain Marvel.
I enjoyed
Marvel.
it.
I would put it here.
enjoyed it.
So
Third string Superman.
it took me two separate times to actually.
Oh wait,
watch
it's a
it.
woman.
Yeah.
Wait,
the first
Captain
time-
Marvel is not a woman.
Captain
Marvel is a
There's
woman.
The whole
multiples.
time?
There's multiples.
There's multiple.
I have a
multiples.
Captain Marvel fucking comic in there.
There's multiples.
Isn't that a
There's
man?
a guy and a girl version, yes.
Oh.
It's a girl.
The first time I tried to watch Captain Marvel, I fell asleep, and then I like completely had it in my brain that this was not a good movie because I just fell asleep. And then I actually just recently, within the last 2 weeks, tried it again and watched it and actually enjoyed it. So it wasn't as bad as I thought it was.
I thought
I still
it
think
trash,
it's a
but
skippable.
what do you
I think
guys-
it's still like a skippable.
So like
S.
C, sort of trash.
Sort of trash.
Yeah, sort of. I think it's sort of trash.
I want to say it's B, but I guess we'll put it in sort of
Sort of trash.
I think it's sort of trash in the sense of like.
And honestly, I'd
It
rather
actually
watch,
wasn't that
I'd rather
bad
watch
of a
both
movie.
of these.
Right.
It really, actually, I actually agree with it. I think it might be in B.
Really?
It really wasn't that
It's
bad.
not on the
No,
level.
you know
of
what? All right,
Winter
never mind.
Soldier and
You're right.
Ant-Man.
You're right. You're right. You're right.
Watchable.
No, it's not on the level
I'm
of
on the
Ant-Man
fence.
and Winter Soldier.
I'm on the fence because honestly, like when
Why
I
are we
watched it, I was
arguing?
actually.
Good.
About movies that are sitting in the trash can. Like,
That's what we're trying to figure out.
hurt this man.
We're trying to figure out if it belongs. I don't know because I didn't think it was gonna be good, and then I watched it, and I actually liked the storyline.
I'd rather
The
watch.
storyline of her like not knowing who she was, and then kind of slowly figuring it out. And my favorite was really
a
crazy.
coming of age
It
tale.
wasn't a coming of age tale because there was no coming of age.
Like finding yourself, finding yourself, another finding yourself.
That's like every 80s movie, right?
It's like every movie ever.
Facts, dude. That's sort of trash. That's sort of trash.
Alright,
I want to
alright,
leave it in
alright.
sort of trash. Civil
Not because
War.
Andrew said
S.
though,
I'ma
because
say
we
S.
decided.
I was gonna say
Andrew's over here just gonna
S.
think everything is trash.
I was gonna say Civil War was S as
It is
well.
I didn't appreciate it at first, but when I watched it again, I was like,
Same.
It was another
Same.
ambitious
This is-
movie.
It was like another
Good
Avengers.
movie.
It was another ambitious
said.
movie, and it was the introduction, and they could not have introduced Ant-Man and Spider-Man in
At
one
the
movie at the
same
same time
time.
in any better way.
Yo,
if you ask
yeah,
me.
no, that's
Spider-Man flipping in and catching
Fire
his
stuff, bro.
shield was crazy.
Oh my
Compared to
god.
Black Panther 2.
Oh, it was.
It was not in. Oh yeah.
Civil
It was.
War,
It
if
was.
you
Yo,
really
y'all
think
remember
about
when that thing blew up?
Shut up.
The next one is Doctor Strange. I actually haven't seen Doctor
Good
Strange.
movie.
I actually
Get
haven't
out.
seen it.
Get out. I thought you were a Marvel fan.
I haven't
You're
seen
supposed to see every single one
Yeah,
of these.
no, I didn't. Not Doctor Strange.
Bro, what about you? Have you seen it?
Yeah, for sure.
I think it's watchable.
You have to pay attention to this movie, otherwise it just doesn't make sense. You can't just
I think
like
that's the
jump
reason.
into it
I
and be like,
couldn't-
"What's going
I-
on?"
yeah,
But you have
yeah.
to watch it and pay attention to it. So I would say it's I want to.
Austin's like, no explosions, trash.
I want to
No,
say
I
I want to
wasn't
put it in
thinking
B.
I wouldn't be.
I want to say it's watchable because it's like it doesn't draw you, especially this first one. Now this next one is
too much
crazy.
talking.
This next one's gonna be lit, but I think the first one is it's so hard in a sense to just like dive into because there's so much going on and they're setting up so much.
So B, watchable.
Yeah,
You need to
it's
watch it.
watchable, but you gotta watch it a few times.
Do you have Disney Plus?
Yeah, I do.
You
gotta
need
watch
to
it a few
freaking
times.
watch it, bro.
Endgame.
It's crazy. Oh,
We already know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
S tier.
Yeah, and honestly, it was my
S
favorite.
tier.
It was my fucking favorite, bro.
Is this a hot take if I actually say that the first one I think was better?
A lot
than
of
the
people
second
do say Infinity War. Like usually, it's a hot take to say Endgame was the
one?
best.
Here's my thing.
I think Endgame.
Here's my thing is that from start to finish, Infinity War was crazy. Like from start to finish. Like I literally was like from the opening scene, crazy.
Yeah.
By the time you get to the end of it and you're like, this is what really happened, like crazy. Like you were on the edge of your seat the whole time. Now Endgame is good. And I love like the battle scene and everything. Everything was great. It was the whole quantum realm and them going back in time stuff that just was boring for me. It was boring. Like their answer, it was kind of boring. It was cool. It was cool how they did it. It was cool how they did it. But out of the whole movie, watching the whole movie, it was the most boring part.
I like how they.
It was the slowest part to me.
I like how they showed Iron Man.
It was the slowest part to me.
I like how they gave they made Tony Stark a lot more human. Like they gave him emotions. Like he really cared about Spider-Man. They showed like as his mentor, and he's like, I'm gonna go back in time to save this motherfucker.
There were certain scenes out of the whole thing that were really good, like Tony seeing his dad and stuff of that nature, and what. But like
that too.
Thor and the whole Thor part sucked. I hated that part.
You don't like that he was fat?
I not that it wasn't even fat. I just didn't like.
I loved that. He was hilarious.
Was boring.
I thought
in Infinity War he was boring.
That's really weird.
Dude, Thor being fat was hilarious.
That
was my favorite Thor.
That was funny, yeah.
That was my fucking favorite Thor. He was playing Fortnite. He was playing Fortnite with other.
Wait, that's not corny?
And he was getting pissed off.
That's not cheesy?
Fuck. He was getting pissed off.
He's just a cheese ball.
He was getting pissed off.
Well, he was saying earlier that it was cheesy that they said, what are those? And then he's like, he's playing Fortnite.
He's cool with fat Thor playing in Fortnite.
I think it's.
I don't understand.
It's like picking and choosing here.
It's because he was getting pissed off at the people who, like, he was getting pissed off at some kids.
I thought it was. I don't know.
It's good because it's like it also shows you like how far Thor has gone. Like he was this great god, and now this man is playing freaking Fortnite, bro. Like
sounds really weird.
This
is a real thing because I've never seen this movie.
What I like about Endgame though, it's the character development. Like you see the past of Tony Stark, like meeting his father. You see Thor progress, like how he
All
did.
I know is Spawn would never play Fortnite.
And then, oh my god,
Facts.
dude, this fucking guy, like
these fuckers.
Guardians.
What did we learn today? Captain America
of the Galaxy Volume 2.
Volume 2. Nah, you can put that in sort of trash. To be honest with you,
I was gonna.
Visually, it was great, but like the storyline was
stupid compared to the first one.
Man. The first one was goated. The first one was goated. Soundtrack, everything. I was amazed by that first one. The second one, I was like, I cannot believe that this is the same movie.
Penis jokes, man. They did my man Drax
wrong, bro. It just stops and he says penis jokes.
I'm
like, I like penis jokes.
I love Drax. That's okay.
The Living Planet should have been
Sorta
a whole vibe, dude. That shit was lame. It was not that
the
good.
first one, Guardians of the Galaxy.
S tier, 100%.
S tier.
You saw Guardians?
I did.
So good.
And I saw Volume 2 too. I just fell asleep.
I was gonna put A, but you guys all, even Kona jumped in S tier.
Yeah,
I got the soundtrack.
Guardians of the Galaxy, the first one was amazing.
I like
literally amazing.
Like Star Wars and like stuff. See, I don't know. To me, there's less of like the whole superhero element going on with Guardians of the Galaxy. I know they all have powers and stuff, but like it's a little less focused around like.
Not even really. Like a lot of them don't have like superhuman abilities. They're all just kind of like assassins or something, just like fighting abilities and like arsenals as far as like guns and shit.
I'm more into stories like that. Than like.
Well, next one is Iron Man 2.
I think it was the worst Iron Man out of all of them.
It was still good though.
It was good. It was alright, but the villain wasn't good.
I'd much rather watch this than.
It's kind of watchable.
I'll put it in watchable because it's not a horrible movie, and definitely I would watch it over a lot of those other ones.
I'd rather watch it over.
It was definitely the worst Iron Man out of all of them for sure.
I've never seen this next one, to be honest.
Which one is it?
Iron Man 3.
I've never seen.
You never saw Iron Man 3?
How did you get on my ass about Doctor Strange?
I was like, how did you give him shit about Doctor Strange and you haven't even seen Iron Man 3? That's bad, bro.
Yo,
that is bad.
I was gonna see with my brother, but then he tattletaled to my parents about my grades. and so I couldn't see it when it came
How?
out.
That sounds like a really
How long ago
shitty
was that?
excuse, dude.
You've had
You're a
years.
grown ass man.
You've had years.
Where's my Uber? I'm out. Fuck out of here.
All right, you guys.
We're gonna rent this movie for you. The third Iron Man was dope, dude.
Better than Iron Man 2.
I
That's
don't
A.
even want to.
Iron Man 3 is A for me.
It's gotta be.
It's A.
It's definitely, yeah.
Definitely. Yeah. And they introduced like new suits for him and shit. Like I'm a huge fan of different suits.
Dude, don't ruin it for him because honestly, like that movie is amazing. It's so
is.
good.
But it's
really,
not better than Iron Man 1.
Iron Man is deep.
The first
trash.
Iron Man was pretty cray-cray.
Are you trolling now?
Yeah, he's trolling.
Yeah, I can tell.
He's rubbing. Andrew's rubbing off.
This
something.
man's lit right now. Iron Man is A.
Yeah.
Iron Man was a good
I'll say
movie.
it's A.
I saw it.
I'd rather watch it than Black Panther, to be honest.
That's crazy. But I mean, dude, Black Panther was so good. I don't understand how you guys.
No, I'm not saying I don't like Black
Oh,
Panther.
I'm just
I like
saying.
Black
I would
Panther.
watch Black Panther.
Here's a hot
overall.
take. I heard that Kendrick Lamar song from Black Panther and it sucked.
Which one?
Which one?
Yeah, the whole
He
album.
literally was on like every song on that.
What the fuck are you
You
doing?
have no idea what he's talking about.
Now he's just trolling.
No, there was a song that I had.
The one that played on the radio
seen-
What, All the Stars?
with
All
SZA.
the stars are close.
Bullshit. Is the one with Future? I'm like, nah.
No, he would like that.
No, that's it. Yeah, that's it. Fire.
Damn, I can't remember which one it was.
I'm on a roll up with that on my thing. Yo, that shit was right.
That was for Black Panther?
Yes, dude.
Yeah.
That
My
my
favorite
God.
one was somebody pop all day. Hold up, somebody on their way. Hold up, somebody grind all day. Hold up, somebody can't relate.
Stay down, I'm facing. My crowd in rotation. Yeah, are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet?
I live on 10 wait, but are you on 10
That was
yet?
Schoolboy Q.
That shit was hard.
Dude, it was so good. That whole album was really crazy.
Yeah. He's like, dude, Schoolboy Q said, not even Kendrick can humble me. That shit was oh my god! Next one is one of my favorites, Far From Home.
Yeah.
This is Far
Honestly,
From
I have a hot take, and I think it's better than Homecoming.
Home? What? Did you just say Far From Home is better than Homecoming?
Yes.
Far From Home is the one
Okay,
where they
actually,
invent-
I do agree with that.
Yes,
It's,
absolutely.
dude, honestly, when I first
saw
saw
that.
it, I told my buddy, I'm like, yo, this might be better than Spider-Man.
I actually saw it twice. I actually did see that movie
It's
twice.
either
That's
A or
that's an S for me.
Either A or S.
Kona said he saw it twice.
The visualization.
It was good enough for him to see
machines
twice.
where
Yeah,
like
Jake
change it all
Gyllenhaal.
around and fucking.
Jake Gyllenhaal is one of my favorite actors too.
Dude,
so.
I'd rather watch this movie
killed
over
that.
Guardians of the Galaxy and Civil War.
Okay. all right.
Same.
Dude,
Maybe
Kona
Maybe
just-
not. Maybe not Guardians, but definitely
Right,
Civil
that's
War.
what I'm saying. 'Cause Guardians is a classic.
All right.
So
We're gonna do
move
this.
Civil War to the back.
Yeah, Civil War will go to the back here. Far From Home, going right.
Okay, yeah, I can
There.
have with that.
No, ahead of Guardians. Oh, wait.
Oh,
No,
it is.
not ahead of Guardians.
I'd
Not
rather
ahead-
watch it ahead.
Not ahead of Guardians.
Yeah, no.
Fair enough. All right. Next is Homecoming, which I would have an A.
I would put it in
I'm
A.
gonna say
Yeah.
it's B. I'm gonna say it's watchable.
I
But-
saw it.
Why are you saying B?
Yeah.
Maybe this is the
Good.
Avengers
It
I've seen.
introduces, like old Peter Parker and Iron Man dynamic, things like that. But I mean, it's
Once again, dude, like,
Nah, I think it goes in A.
it could be my bias because I love Spider-Man so much, but I would watch it over Iron Man and Iron Man 3.
The introductory of him, I think there was nothing funnier to me than him getting used to the suit and like talking to her.
So
and just
great.
like there were so many nuances
So
of like
great.
the conversations that he would have with the suit, like where he was upside down.
Yo.
And all that. It's like, this is your chance, Peter. Kiss her.
yeah.
And he's like,
Yo.
when he's stuck in the warehouse and they're just like talking, like the insta kill, like all of that, dude. It's
And
like
he was
him
fucking,
getting
like-
used to like being Spider-Man and like getting into that new suit. It's
Dude,
so funny,
all the
dude.
mistakes, we saw all the
Yeah,
mistakes. That's
very
one thing
funny
we never
stuff,
really
dude.
saw with Spider-Man before, and that's why I'm saying Tom Holland will go down as the best
Well,
Spider-Man
we also got
at
a lot
the
more
end of its
time. We also got more time. 'cause
Here's
we got
how he's still saying the same thing that we already explained was wrong.
Anyway.
I'm gonna live by it.
I think they had a
character
lot more
development.
room to do this because they didn't have to do like an origin one. They did this one right because that's what they did. Well, I'm not gonna say did wrong with the other ones, but this is why at least Tom Holland had a lot more room to explore different parts of Peter Parker because we didn't have to do a whole movie of how did he get his powers. Like we already know.
Right.
So they were like, we don't have to do that movie. We're just gonna go straight into him already being this
Right.
and then going into like just the beginning saga of it.
Are there 3 movies with Tom Holland?
No, not yet.
There will be.
There will be?
Well, I mean, yeah, there is.
No.
Yeah, there's Homecoming.
Civil War,
Yeah, Civil War.
I think he was specifically just
Far
talking
From
about
Home,
Spider-Man. Just Spider-Man movies.
Infinity War.
He's just talking about Spider-Man movies, though. He's not talking about the movies that he might be in. He's talking about full-blown Spider-Man movies.
There's going to be a third one coming out, this year. Multiverse, which...
So we'll have to see that one because Spider-Man 3 was pretty bad.
Are you talking about the first one?
Yeah. Pretty bad.
Which sucks, too, because I love the black suit. The black suit is so
They should have done... That was a fucking tragedy. That might have been the reason I stopped watching superhero movies.
The black suit.
No, the movie.
I got
the third
one.
one.
The other day and was just looking at old
Of course
Spider-Man
it is.
3
What the fuck are you
clips,
talking about?
and I screenshotted this.
Oh.
You can show the camera up there.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Yeah, go ahead and show the camera.
It might be a little too dark. You can't really see it, but he did screenshot. That's funny.
Well, I think this is the Avengers I saw. It's the first one.
Next is the first Avengers.
The first Avengers was actually not too bad. I want to say
trash.
I'll put it in B.
It's an A.
It's watchable.
A.
I would turn that motherfucker off.
Watchable.
I'll go to sleep.
I want to put it in A because it's like the first Avengers. You know what I mean? Like you want to respect it. But when it comes down to like the actual content of the movie, there's only like
sit on my couch with my eyes closed.
You know, the whole New York scene and like
it's
was
not
crazy.
better than Infinity War and fucking Endgame.
And the only
I can't put it in S.
It's definitely not in S. But here's the other thing too. Is this is probably, and correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know how you guys feel about it, but this also is probably like the last movie that the Hulk is actually the Hulk. You know what I mean?
That's true.
Like the Hulk goes in on that movie, and then every other movie after that, he's just soft as hell.
He became
like,
a bitch.
It just really doesn't show out.
But if we
The
said
Hulk
the
movies
first
suck.
The Ragnarok, he was okay,
right?
Because he was like still in full Hulk form. But like other than that, like just the Hulk being the Hulk, like it was just.
We're about to talk about the Hulk.
How can we say though that Avengers 2 is the weakest, but Avengers 2 is an A, right? And you guys want to put Avengers
good point.
unwatchable.
We need to switch it.
The original Avengers.
We need to switch it.
Yeah, we need to switch it.
Because
We'll do that.
Yeah,
like,
I think so.
The first Avengers deserve to be an A. It is like technically a watchable movie, but the culmination of that all happens here, and so you have to put some respect on its name.
Okay. So next we have the Hulk.
Trash.
So
awful.
I enjoyed it.
Boring.
Wait, which one is this one though? Wait, is this the one with Edward Norton?
MCU
Yes, Edward Norton.
The Hulk, I want to put it in watchable.
I'm glad you guys.
Because I don't think it's trash in the sense that like compared to the other like Hulks that were made, it's definitely not the trashiest one, and is easily the better one. But I want to just want to put it in watchable. It is
Shutter Island's better than all
I do have a hot take.
Shutter Island? What?
I do have a hot take though. Like the old Hulk, like the one it was like 2004, where he was a kid at first, and I saw like his dad beating on his mom and stuff. And he worked at a radioactive factory, shit like that, and then that's how he became the Hulk. That's probably gonna go down as one of my favorite Hulk movies. Like I really, and
well,
a lot of people
in our list today.
I know. But I think a lot of people might think it's trash, but I like it because they have like the comic. They have the comic aspect of it. When they transition, it's like a fucking comic book.
I like that.
That's dope as
well.
fuck.
Oh yeah. I know what you mean. They did do that. If they would have put that, they should have done that and carried that over to this one.
They should do that. They should do that in all of this shit.
Though.
I would be really into that.
I want to say C. I want to say
Hulk.
C.
I'm saying C for Hulk too.
I'm saying trash.
I guess.
Shit was trash.
That's fine.
The reason with this Hulk is they didn't stay with the same character the entire time.
Hulk?
The same actor.
They just haven't
done.
done
But that for good because the first actor wasn't good. I forgot what his name. Bannon, whatever his last name.
I'm talking about the one in the MCU.
Edward Norton.
I'm talking about the one in
Mark
the MCU.
Ruffalo.
Mark Ruffalo.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
Mark Ruffalo didn't get his own standalone.
I thought we were still talking about just the Hulk movies. I wasn't sorry. There's only been like 3 Hulks and each one of them been different.
Hulk is a shit ass character.
He wouldn't be if they would just do it right.
He's just a giant fucking thing.
He's a tank.
Exactly.
Bro,
he's a weapon, bro.
Boring.
Bro, but he gets mad, bro.
Does he? He gets mad. He fucking gets mad and then he's not mad.
He's a fucking
gets mad.
He's
and
a
he fucks shit up.
sex, bro. He can't even have sex, so we'll get too
Yeah, his life sucks. He's a shitty ass character.
He's a weapon.
I know.
Which is dope.
That's why he's an accessory to most of these movies, and all the movies tanked. What are you gonna say about him? He was a weapon. He gets mad.
I just think they did him dirty.
Shit blows up.
I think so too.
What else is there?
Out of all the heroes, though, they did have their standalone movies, and Hulk did not. So honestly, dude, I kind of want to put it in.
I mean, it was no, but this is even though it's a different actor, this is his stand. You see how
it's
his
a different
life
actor
sucks.
though,
You
dude.
see
Like
how
it
his
just
life
fucks it
sucks.
up all. It fucks it all up.
You see that
Mark
he can't even
Ruffalo
have
needs
sex,
his
man,
own.
bro. How can you not empathize with the man who can't even have sex, man? Come on now.
I can. That doesn't mean I have to watch this fucking movie.
Thor 2.
Thor 2.
Thor 2
Alright.
trash. Thor 1
Thor 2
trash.
was trash. Thor 1 wasn't that trash, but Thor 2 definitely was trash.
All right. Yeah.
I did see Ragnarok though.
Ragnarok was lit.
Ragnarok was really good.
All right, we're done. S tier. Soda trash.
Trash, S tier.
Trash, not trash. I didn't really like it that much.
Thor 1 actually is watchable for me.
I want to say it's C.
See?
I'd say it's sort of trash.
I'm gonna go with the guess. You're saying sort
I'd
of
say
trash.
it's sort of trash, and then
then
put that up
Ragnarok,
there, baby.
That's A.
S tier.
For sure, A.
That's A.
S tier.
No, dude, I'd much rather watch Civil War, Far From Home,
I don't know.
Guardians of the Galaxy, Infinity War, and Endgame.
Ragnarok is really good.
I
bro.
thought it was.
I would put it like
What'd you think?
right here.
I thought it was really, really good too. Helena, dude, come on, bro. She was a sick.
I would put it right here.
She was so sick in it.
I'd much rather watch Spider-Man: Homecoming, Black Panther, and the Avengers.
Oh, you can keep it in there. It's fine. It doesn't necessarily mean it's bad at all. So
It's
over.
Joe Hurdum.
Oh, welcome. And we got the list.
Do it, man.
Here it is. I think it's a pretty tight list. I think we did a good job, honestly. It took us a minute to get there, but you know.
All right, we all ready for LDS?
Oh snap!
LDS.
Let's go. Oh, dude. So okay.
Daily Scroll.
All right. So. If you guys, we did this last one and it was actually pretty funny. This time I'm super happy because I had more than like 3, which was great. So basically, Twitter is like my favorite app of all time. I spend way too much time doom scrolling on it every morning, afternoon, nighttime, whatever. It's my main thing. But it is just a forum for the craziest things, the funniest stuff. I just love Twitter so much. So basically, I spend the whole week and I screenshot some of the funniest tweets that I see of the week. You know, or things that I feel like have some content that we can kind of just crack up at or talk a little bit more about. All names have been scratched out to protect the innocent. But dude, the stuff that they allow on Twitter is just crazy. And I said it earlier, but I'm always surprised every day that the Twitter app is free because it is amazing. What's the first one? Okay. He said, you in her DMs. I'm in her kitchen at 2 a.m. in my underwear eating shredded cheese out the bag and talking shit to her chihuahua. Different.
Respect.
I was on the ground, bro. Like the way that he planned that whole thing out, like just in her underwear eating shredded cheese from the back. Like I pictured just like tilt your head back, everything, like, and then just saying crazy shit to her chihuahua, like. Absolutely hilarious.
Yo, you know that man has been broke or is broke if he's eating shredded cheese out of the bag.
Yo, or he just got great taste.
No, I used to do. That's why I say I do that, and I'm broke.
Or he hit it nice and then was like, I'm gonna go see what's in your fridge. You know, she
and there was only shredded cheese.
Oh, she might be broke.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm in her kitchen at 2 a.m. eating.
Maybe she's just busy, man, and there's just shredded cheese in there.
Oh, yeah.
I got the string cheese.
It's not shredded.
It can be.
That's not even a string cheese. That's just a block cheese. You can't even fucking pull strings out of it.
It's pepper jack cheese.
Get it? Okay. He getting spicy.
Actually, I will eat this with siracha on the top a lot.
Wow.
Just a line of
You trying to
sriracha.
flame that butthole.
Sophisticated, man.
You trying to flame that butthole, get the ring of fire.
Yeah.
All right, next.
All right. This one says, I hate weed so much I just smoked a bowl and thought, am I a bad father the whole time and I don't even have a kid? But it really be like that too.
You hate weed, but you smoke the bowl.
This is like, it has a lot of different like levels and walls to it because like that's the first thing. He's like, I hate weed, but clearly he's and this is the reason why because it gets you into this moments where like
He did this high.
I do that. I used to do that all the time where like I would just smoke and then I would just be doing something. Normally it would be like I'm gonna go do this and then I get there and be like, what am I doing? Or like I would try to do too many things at once. You know what I mean? Like you start one thing, then you end up doing something else, and you're like, what? Like, shit, dude. This is just funny because like anybody who smokes, you just called yourself out. You know what I mean? What happened?
I said I need to just start making stupid tweets.
You would make a lot of stupid tweets.
Yeah, that could be fun.
Twitter is great. And that's the best part. Like, you are allowed. I used to say this all the time because people would ask me, why do you like Twitter so much? And I'm like, have you ever been on Facebook and you just see that one person that's literally just posting all the time and just like, dude, what are you doing? Get off Facebook. Like, make one general post today or something and be done. You know what I mean? But Twitter is that. It's literally like, it just refreshes every minute, every second. Like, and people do that. And they allow a little bit more characters now. But when Twitter first hit, you had like 120 characters. So like you could only pop off like maybe 3 sentences to get your idea, and that's why shit was so funny because you didn't have a lot of room to say much. So this shit's always just great. And you're allowed to just pop off those ideas. Like you're allowed to say stupid stuff on here. That's the whole point. This one's for you, Andrew. I actually read this one and I was like, Kona would love this. Like, anyone else make a beat, then look around the room trying to think of what to name it. Like legitimately, like it was 2 weeks ago we were going through your beats and I was just like looking at all the names of his beats and they are so wild, like all over the place.
I know what you mean.
Fluted and shit. I was like, yeah, but I literally immediately thought about Kona. I was like, that's probably exactly what he does. He just makes a beat and just like,
Yeah, I'm like, I have to save, and I'm like,
damn, what am I gonna name this shit?
You see one that's trash.
Actually,
there's
one
literally
time,
probably one that's called trash.
there's several.
Absolutely.
There's trash.
Absolutely.
There's 4 trashes. There's sort of trashes.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
And there's S tier.
Well, actually, I got kind of pissed off for a while, and like just started naming them after the day of the week that I did it. I did that for like 4 months or something. But now they're just a bunch of numbers, and I have no fucking clue what's what.
Why doesn't HBO have a theme park? I want to go on the Sopranos River Cruise.
Oh, that sounds tight.
Okay, wow.
That sounds
Like, I thought that was like pretty cool and also problematic. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
You can have Game of Thrones.
Oh my god.
You can have you can have a really cool park.
You could have Parks and Rec.
yeah.
Oh wait, no.
Parks and Rec, I don't think
they
it's...
don't have theme parks named after DC characters, right? Because HBO Max owns all like DC stuff now.
Do they?
Do they? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
DC
HBO Max has all the
HBO
DC
Max.
stuff on it.
No, all the DC characters.
They don't have any.
HBO should have a theme
So
park.
the Batman
man.
ride is at Six Flags. I
You can
believe,
have
right?
Westworld.
Oh, bro?
Yeah.
Oh
Same
my
thing
God,
with the
dude.
Superman ride. I believe both of those. Batman has a whole area in Six Flags, and I'm
can
pretty
have all the
sure
softcore
that
things.
the Superman ride is also in a Six Flags too.
Six Flags. Where's that at?
Six Flags, I think, is in Georgia.
Valdosta.
Or-
There's 2 of them too, right? I think there's multiples.
I think
One of them, the closest one to us is Georgia.
And then at midnight it turns into no kids allowed, and it's like the only like midnight set. You know, like after midnight they have like the softcore porn.
I didn't. What?
Yeah.
I think he's still on the HBO thing.
What?
He's trying to make skin.
Oh, I was like, what? I was like, what the hell?
That was good. That was good.
I was tripping too. I was like, yo, are you being real right now?
What?
That made no sense to me. I was
Yeah,
wilding.
I think we all know what he means, man. He just up late
He over
at
here
night.
on
Whoa,
Skinamax
what
and
is
shit.
this?
Yeah, bro. I'll be on it. I have the remote just up, down,
Wait,
volume
what?
up, down, up, down, up, down.
You got Rugrats on last just in case somebody walks in.
Right? Oh my god.
It used to be, if it was on HBO, there would be like this weird channel in the middle that was like the show, but it was like green and like wavy and shit. So you could actually watch porn, but it was like,
I know what you're talking
fucking
about.
fucked up. To get the real one, you had to go to the other one.
Yeah,
That's when it was,
yeah.
I guess, because of analog tuning, right?
Mm-hmm. I know what you mean.
You'd, you know.
You trying to move those bunny ears, so you try to get in there and try to get the right.
Come on.
Just get it enough. Come on. Just get it enough so you can see the thrust.
Every kid my age has jerked off with some green boobies.
Oh my god. Kids will say the most fucked up shit and
one
then do
made
a
me
cartwheel
die.
like nothing happened.
This one made me die.
Oh my god.
Now, what I really wish I could have done is I'll have to send you guys this because the actual what's also really funny about Twitter is the threads that come in after it. So people post
Comments,
these things and
yeah.
the comments under it are just as funny. The comments in this one was great. Like people just putting pictures of random kids and then like captioning them and like saying some crazy shit. It was
take
funny.
screenshots of the comments.
It was really, really funny.
Because
And
I love
honestly,
comments.
I didn't think about reading them. I saw this and I saved it because I think I was at work when I saved this one, and I just read that one. I was like, that's amazing. And I didn't read the comments. I read the comments today, and I was like, oh my god, these are amazing. And I wish I would have saved them, but oh my god. But this is also true because they wild and like kids really do be saying wild ass stuff and just like I like turtles and then fucking barrel right into the living room and shit. You're like, all right.
And is that? Looks like that's it.
Yeah. So God,
dude.
That was
I had a
great.
good amount this
Enjoyed
week.
that.
Yeah,
I really enjoyed that.
I look forward to this because like some of these, man, I'm just saving them, and I'm like, God, I can't wait to show these.
I do
to
too,
you
because
guys.
I'm not even on Twitter, so like I get to see some of this.
Well,
shit
maybe
still.
if Kona gets on there, he'll see some different ones, and we can like do a compilation of like all of them, but like just do the daily scrolls. All right, man, we have
This is what he goes before, man.
We have a reoccurring thing that we keep trying to do it, and we keep trying to do it with especially our guests, and we would like to ask them their top 5 life advice that you would give to anyone out there listening. Yes, top 5 life advice, baby.
Whoa,
Let's go.
for me?
Yes.
Yo,
Anybody out there listening, anybody that your friend, your little brother, or whatever, if you wanted to give 5 advices on just living life the best way possible,
Bro,
how would you do that?
Like, I'm on the personal growth, man. Like, this is like my whole life.
This is
Yeah,
what I said,
let's
bro.
go.
I said it.
Crap, man.
And then plug your shit.
I think, man, the first like big thing is just having a growth mindset, man. Like, always be willing to learn, always be willing to grow and improve it. Like, that's number 1 for sure.
Yeah.
Always be willing to
Like,
learn.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hell yeah.
Absolutely.
From anyone. Sorry.
Yeah, anyone, anything. No, you're right. You're absolutely right, man.
So like the crack whore down on the
Yeah.
side of the street.
Shit,
Can I
man,
teach you
she's
something?
seen some things and some stuff, bro.
And then probably say surround yourself with like-minded people who want to learn as well.
Yeah.
And then probably I don't think I have 5. I really don't.
Yeah,
think
You don't have to do all 5 if you have a couple or
It's like
whatever.
35.
I think I have 3. My last one would be focus on what you can control in life, because there's a lot of stuff that we can't control.
Yes.
And but you can't control your attitude, how you perceive the situation. It's not always bad. It's just there to help you grow. So
That's lit. That's actually like a super good one that I haven't heard
solid
so
3
far.
lists.
And that's actually something that's like really strong with me because I had to learn that, and I'm still like trying to get better about that. That's where a lot of my anxiety comes from. It's just like things that like haven't happened yet, like trying to prevent things and like try to do everything smart now because to prevent other things from happening, you know. So, but like just controlling what you can now and not worrying about everything because there's a lot of shit in life that you just cannot control. It's just gonna happen, and how you react to it is actually more telling of the person that you are than the actual stuff that you're going through, you know.
Cards are on the table, nah, this shit is never news to you, so shuffle up and deal them out, these suckers wanna follow suit. You wanna give up on this life some days, despite some days they see you in the light some days. The world will wanna throw you shade some days, in me you pray survival from the depths of grave. Well my God, I think we settle for agree to disagree. Intentions turn intervention when the ground touches my knees, and the judgment that I'm seeking when I'm looking to the sky, same judgment that keeps me questioning spiritual suicide. I'm just a man.